Welcome to RFID Encoding Details for the Food Supply Chain. For food industry suppliers who are focused on carton source tagging, you will need to understand specific product tag encoding details and make distinctions between perishable and non-perishable goods. The EPC, or data encoded in the RFID tag, is characterized by the encoding scheme, which is indicated by the first 8 bits. The two product schemes that we'll discuss here are the SG-1096 and DSG-10+. The SG-1096 is commonly used for apparel. It contains the G10 product identifier and serial number. The DSG-10+ scheme includes the G10 serial and date value and offers the ability to append batch lot or other additional values such as net weight. For this reason, the SG-1096 is typically encoded for non-perishable goods, and the DSG-10+ is encoded for perishable goods such as food. There are significant operational advantages to using the DSG-10+ with perishable items. The specific construction of the SG-1096 shows a pattern of 96 bits is used. The first 8 bits indicate the encoding, showing that this is a product and to expect a G10 and serial number. The next 3 bits indicate that this is a point-of-sale item. The next 3 segments combine to describe the G10, which matches the data encoded in the barcode. And finally, the last 38 bits describe a unique serial number. Here we see 2 examples of the DSG-10+ encoding. The first 8 bits describe the encoding. The next bit indicates if additional data is appended to the EPC. In the top example, there is no additional data, and below we see that additional data, the batch lot, is appended. The filter value follows in this example, indicating a carton. Next, the date indicator specifies what kind of date follows, such as a production date, expiry, etc. The specific date value then follows. Then the G10. The next 3 sections describe the data type, field length, and value of the serial number. For the top example, 128 bits were encoded. For the bottom example, additional bits encoded the batch lot value, which corresponds with AI10. Additional data can be further appended so long as the chip has sufficient memory. At the time of recording this session, there are a large number of market-available 128-bit tags, with fewer available tags that exceed 128 bits. The business decision to append additional data requires a cost or benefit assessment of the value add of such data. Comparing the encoding approaches, we see that not encoding traceability data for perishable goods requires integration for trade partners to derive traceability data. The effort to read, associate, and share that data should be compared to the effort to encode the data up front, which is what the DSG-10+ encoding provides. The benefit of encoded data is shown in the agility of solutions to read and respond to such data in the moment without looking up third-party provided data. In this example, we see a conveyor-based divert action that is based on product expiry date. Tags read at the conveyor contain the actionable data, instead of requiring a trip to the cloud where trade partner provided data is looked up. This benefit is amplified in handheld use cases with large numbers of tagged items, as there are significant operational benefits related to targeted searches. Line printers already encoding barcode labels can be enhanced to encode DSG-10+ data in RFID-enabled label stock. The data elements encoded in the barcode match the elements encoded in the EPC. If a trade partner requests that your products be RFID tagged, here are a few helpful questions to pose. What products or product categories are in scope? At what packaging level? What timelines for product tagging? What encoding scheme should be used? What data elements to encode? What inlay specifications to use per product type, including dimensions? What list of possible tag providers are recommended? Are there any tagging requirement details, any lab testing or tag approval requirements, and related processes? Finally, for deployment considerations, a best practice is to be connected in several dimensions. Be connected internally, engaging a cross-functional approach with executive sponsorship, with trade partners, understand their interests, use cases, and value propositions. With solution partners, a great deal of expertise and experience is contained in these valuable businesses. GS1 US provides a solution partner finder that is helpful in finding potential solution partners with standards expertise as you move forward with your program. With the industry, GS1 US provides numerous points of contact with industry voices, from conferences to various workgroups. In doing so, you'll see a broad set of success stories, understand challenges that were overcome, and note best practices that equip your program for success. Thank you for watching. For more information, please visit our website.